Currently, I'm on the other side of London Bridge in Hasuvi City. Obviously, this is where they transplanted it in 1970. Indeed, London Bridge is falling down in kindergarten terms, but this is deadly serious. It's about the number of people that have embedded inside of our county governments in particular that are committing crimes against humanity and terrorism. For indeed, the bridge is over troubled water, to put it in song perspective. Oh yes, I did sing choir for 20 years in service to God. This is all about my service to God on behalf of all of my collective people. I even have a place for criminals to go if they refuse to confess their sins on live TV. That's called the Hunger Games. For indeed, we're in a crisis situation now around the world of how much predatory greed has been compartmentized. These are all the reasons that Buddy Darden, everyone knows who he is, Cobb County District Attorney, retired, and U.S. Representative. He's the guy that sent me to Langley Air Force Base because he said, no division talks to anyone else. They don't share information. And that the Air Force intelligence was the least corrupt of all governmental agencies. Someone go ask Captain Christopher Webb and Sergeant Sweeney why I was at Langley Air Force Base on September 25th asking permission for an appointment to come in the next morning. It was a Sunday evening. I called them back at 9 o'clock in the morning. Never got an answer back, and I've subsequently called the U.S. military on occasion. And of course, they don't want to get involved in civilian matters, but now they're going to have to. When all the counties collapse, literally collapse, that's your London Bridge falling down, out of pure corruption, because the military is the least corrupt. And when they're in M16 and they show up at the FBI headquarters and the Attorney General headquarters, asking them why they haven't investigated the worst terrorist of all time, heads will roll. In French Revolution terms, I am deathly afraid of major riots, because Americans particularly look for any excuse to riot and to cause mayhem and chaos in order to get that big screen TV and that extra booze and cigarettes from the local store when they break and enter. That's why I'm so concerned about the welfare of my people around the world, and why I go to Asia, Vatican, and Jerusalem, for they will know I am coming. I've been broadcasting the fact for a long time, actually 7 biblical years. Find that in the Bible, and also as well as the 42 months of tribulation. That's already passed also, including 1,200 days of being vindictively persecuted. Is just part of the major crimes committed against me and my people to prevent my return to Jerusalem, the Vatican, Europe, and Asia, to go back to the place of greatest need where this all began, Alpha and Omega. Welcome to God and Keith Duncan's Universal Show.